What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm reviewing Gorgonus. He is a Sapphire Legendary Dragon. He is a hunter, as we all know, and he sort of looks like previous, I believe, orange tier dragon. They sort of look identical. I will put them up right now. The only difference is that that guy is green and this guy is purple. That's the way you tell the difference. There he is. Habrock, yeah, that's his name. They're literally exactly the same, except this guy is shit. The other guy can actually do some damage. Now let's get back to our dragon. Where he is, he's right here. All right. Okay, so if you guys have had the opportunity to working with Nightshade, and you've actually played the game for a year, that's what it means. Um, he's actually going to be very similar to him. You will actually find him to be exactly like him. Uh, well, not exactly like it, but he's very similar. That's because he has very similar spells. He doesn't have the invert. That's the only thing. But to sort of push up the bar, he's got the Steel Essence, which is insane. I have to say it's insane, and you can get all the inverts you want. You just have to take down a red mage. But he's also got the ability to get all the other spells that come with the Steel Essence. So that's the Fireball, the Lightning, the Chaos from an Ice turret, the Spell Flux from a Fire turret, the Freeze from a Trebuchet, and so on and so forth. You guys know the spells. Well, you should know the spells from now by now if you played enough. If you don't, I will leave description in the description. Sorry, each spell obtainable from each defense. Um, Now, why I say he is similar, it's because of its spells. All right, so he has Crumble to Dust, which is unlocked at level 2, and then he's gonna run the Cloak, which is very similar to Nightshade. He's gonna have Steel Essence, which is very different. I believe it gives that extra push with respect to compared to Nightshade. The cool thing about Nightshade though was his resist, because you could use the invert and just defend yourself against lightnings, ice turrets, and storm towers. That was all you had to worry about. Well, yeah, also the fire turret, but only when it was actually constantly shooting at you, not when it was actually shooting the projectile, because that you could actually reverse. But apart from that, it's exactly the same. Very similar. They're gonna have the same stats as well when they're gonna max out. This one is only level 17 because I just hatched him, so I try my best to get him to a proper level. But I will show you my Nightshade as I have him, so I might as well show him off. Yeah, I put a little crown on him, and yes, he has the exact same spells except from the invert and the lightning resist. Unfortunately for us, Gorgonus has ballista resist, which is not really good enough. I mean, they shouldn't have even put that, considering he's a sapphire dragon. No, don't don't you put that ever. That's why would you? I don't get why they would do that, but whatever they did it. Let's get over it. It's fine. Um, I mean, it's not that bad if you think about it. It's not that bad because at the end of the day, he's only sapphire dragon, so he's only sapphire. So I'm probably not even gonna max this guy out. I'm just using him for now because he's fun to use. I just love using hunters that have the steel essence. I just love that spell in general. It just makes it, first of all, it makes it challenging to actually complete the 312 allow base. And I actually managed to get over 72% once. The other times I sort of tend to get around 60%, but that's still good. It still gives me 100k worth of XP, but I don't do that with the multipliers, so don't worry. I actually do ask for help for the multipliers. That's why I actually leveled them up pretty high. But yeah, apart from that, I love using Crumble to, I mean, I love using the Crumble to Dust. It's insane. I really love using that. I love using the fact that you could cloak and wait for it to recover. So you do a first hit with Crumble to Dust, you use cloak, you wait for that rage to fill back up, and then you hit it again and it's done. Unfortunately, though, I didn't put way too overpowered runes on this guy because I don't think it would be a good investment. I mean, at least for me, because I am already at Garnet. He's just a legendary. He's probably gonna hit the 29 million region, 28 probably when he maxes out. So eh, it's not really a good investment. But enough with the talk. I think I sort of covered everything. Unfortunately, he doesn't have any armor. I've tried to actually put some on him. Maybe he will have the crown, but I have to remove it of Nightshade, and I really don't want to. But yeah, let's actually see how he is in action. I will try show you how he is on the 312 base. Uh, I mean, if you know your way around it, I mean, after a while that you've actually attacked it, you should sort of know if you're at that level. That is, for the younger players, don't don't get your head around this because it will just complicate your life. Uh, I'll just say what it is. The 312 allow base is an XP base that we use with 109 million worth of defense. So it is pretty tough, and we sort of judge dragons at our level, depending, which is wrong. I know it's completely wrong, but we do that. We judge dragons, well, how strong they are, depending on how early on they manage to complete this base. Uh, Canaris was a beast because he's actually the best dragon I've ever had. He's the youngest dragon that actually managed to complete his base. At level 22, he could actually get 98% on this base already. Drakius is probably my second because he at level 30 he could do it already. Tengu as well was amazing, but you can't really judge them on just that because obviously these don't have mage towers. Tengu with mage towers is a completely different ball game. Um, Although Canaris and Drakius aren't, I have to say. Okay, so let's get to Gorgonus. So Gorgonus, the fact that he can actually do it, it's pretty impressive, I have to say. He didn't do it every single time. I only managed it. I managed it once to do it over 70%, and that's what a winning attack is, over 70%, as you guys know. But apart from that, I never managed to do it over that. So okay, usually that's what I do. You're gonna probably hear that tapping because it's the phone. I need a better surface. Okay, I will put something better under it so that it won't make that noise. Yeah, now it doesn't make that noise. All right, so now I'm gonna hit it off with this and the lightning. All right, now I have the actual bomb, which is pretty useful. The fireball is insane. It's insanely useful, just so you know. And it died. That's usually what I where I tend to go down. 49% using a Sapphire Dragon. I mean, consider that a lot of Garnet Dragon uh, can't manage to do this base. I've had a level 330 guy today asking me to help him with iCycle. At level 27, he was at level 27. So yeah, it obviously depends on how you use that dragon as well, I guess. But yeah, that's showing you relative strength. If I can try it one more time, maybe we can do it better. I'm using the iPhone because for some reason my iPad doesn't plug in, and when it does, it just plugs and unplugs, and I can hear it just going ding ding every time. I don't know what is wrong with it. I have to actually take it back. Um, Something's wrong with it. It has to be. So I don't have such a big screen where I can like use the two fingers to tap. So it's going to be pretty hard because I only have an iPhone 6s. So that's not such a big screen. As you can see, when I try the double tap, it doesn't really work that well. Okay. All right. No health wasted. That's pretty good. Hopefully we can do this. All right, that was not bad. That was not bad. Things I have no rage now, so that's not that good. I'm gonna have to go invisible this time because it won't be pretty. So I'm gonna try and do this. Whoa, that was so close, bro. That was okay. That's 47%. We got 49 last time, so should be able to do it. All right, that was not bad. 57%. Okay, coming next. I'm probably gonna die. All right, at least we got some extra percentage. We got still got 64%. As I said, it's pretty hard to get 70% at this level, and I only have rare runes on him, so his rage doesn't fill up that much. As I said, I'm not gonna invest like um, way up there. You know, some really intense and high runes on him. I think rares will be fine for the amount of time I'm gonna use this guy. So let's actually try and see on a normal base what he's like. I mean, he only has 9 million right now, so it's not incredibly insane. But we can definitely do 3 million this year. But I just want to show you how the Steel Essence work. Uh, this one's going to be pretty challenging because he is 9 million and he has boosts on. So um, yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. You know, if it doesn't go well, then try another one. Oh, okay, he's defending as well. Great. Okay, so let's start off with 1 and 2. I'm gonna have to get rid of the red mage right now. What do I want? Oh, I have this. I have the shield. It's fine as long as it's the mage. I don't care hitting me. The mage can hit me as many times as it likes. It doesn't take that much damage. This one does though. Okay, here I think I'm fucked here. Yeah, pretty much. Um, he defended well. I have to say he defended that island pretty well. So I'm going to quit it because I don't want to waste anything on this guy. But you sort of seen how he is. He's very much like Nightshade. Extremely similar to him. Spells are very similar. Um, as I said, I think he has that. He compensates with having the bonus on the Celestines, but he has the weakness with the ballistic resist. It would have helped if he had a better resist. He doesn't, which is very unfortunate. But I mean, it's fine. It's not. I mean, with the levels you're probably going to be aiming for, um, he's going to be fine. He's going to be very fine. I mean, for you people that are coming from platinum tier and you're moving to sapphire tier, and you're probably going to be having Anapar, Scorchill by now, before you get Gorgonus. I mean, he's good fun. I have to say, he's really good fun. So that leaves me with the ending of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, just drop that like, to keep that support going. If you want to see more content, just subscribe if you already haven't. And like always, I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace out.